What's a slang term that everyone uses but you still don't get? It's not used much anymore, but for decades I heard a fucking A meaning an emphatic yes, but I couldn't make sense of it. The A by itself could have meant a perfect grade or the highest quality, but that didn't translate to a yes. I finally Googled it just now. Per Wikipedia, a fucking A originated as a US Army phrase from the early 20th century, serving as an emphatic, abbreviated form of a fucking affirmative. It gained popularity in the 1940s to express absolute agreement, with its first print citation in Norman Mailer's 1948 novel, The Naked and the Dead. I'll take any of the dumb street slang over corporate speak any day of the week. No cap. And Bob's your uncle. I'm really enjoying this thread. I saw the title and immediately expected new slang terms, like 6 to 7 and the like. But I'm enjoying seeing people still confounded by slang terms decades old, and it's just interesting to read. And for the most part everyone seems to be helpful with just explaining terms. I'm not understanding why people are using a crashing out to mean a causing an issue, ruckus, fight. A crashing out equals taking a nap or going to bed. I think I get what they think it means, but Gen Z kids use or wrong and it bothers me. Cooked. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? I feel like I've heard it in both contexts. Do me a solid. I picture going number 2 in the bathroom. POV when it definitely is not POV. She ate. Ate what? It's giving. Giving what? I also know I'm old because I have an irrational hatred for ER. Chat, my 16-year-old will not stop saying it and it's super annoying and doesn't make sense to me at all. Snowflake. It used to mean someone who thinks they are one of a kind. YA no, because every snowflake is one of a kind. Now it means someone who is easily offended. Mid usually sounds derogatory, but recently have heard folks use a midi in a more neutral way that in context seems more like it could be better, but not bad either. Being woke as a bad thing. To me being woke is being aware, see what's happening, being awake enough to know. The opposite is being asleep, not seeing a thing and being oblivious to it all. So how can being woke be bad? Twin. I stood in a checkout line couple days ago and 2 guys used that term to each other minimum 20 times. Sounded dumb AF. Out of pocket it to mean crazy, messed up, unhinged. I read an explanation that it refers to a quarterback scrambling around with no protection, but to me it just sounds like someone who doesn't know how health insurance works. Here in the UK, instead of offices they are building labs. I still have no proper idea what labs are, in this context. As far as I can tell they're not somewhere with test tubes and chemistry experiments, which I always thought is what labs are. Gooning. I know I could Google it, but I have an inkling what it means, and I just don't want to and don't care that much. It's an internetism. Something a goes biara. I can't even explain it well. I have no idea what it means or how it came to be. Say less. I have to translate it in my head into a say no more. I know what it is, but I don't understand how a glizzy it came to be. My nephew says a lot of shit I don't understand. I also yell at clouds. I have not and will not ever proclaim that something slaps. Most internet lingo is just beyond me at this stage of my life. I just gave up giving a fuck. Thinner I know how it's used, but it adds nothing, and it always flows so awkwardly compared to a gunner in sentences. Most of the Gen Alpha terms. I get Ohio might mean weird, but I don't get the rest. Body count. My entire life, and still, it means the number of people you killed. I hate it with a passion, people using it for number of sexual partners. It's gross and stupid in every way imaginable, and it already has another commonly used meaning. Maybe I'm too old, but is a hot second a long time or a short time? It's been a minute. Sir, I'm an emergency medicine doctor, for the love of God, just tell me, has it been going on minutes, hours, days, months, years. Just all of it. I've officially entered the get off my lawn stage of life. Why do you call a woman a female, bro? When did a dude, my generation, disappear? Low key. It means a sort of, or kind of. I just don't get it. It's not super intuitive for me. Whenever I hear it, I need to translate in my head, and by then I'm behind on the conversation. LOL. I've lived about 10 minutes out from Philly my whole life. Still don't get what the deal is with a John. Honestly, I'm a Gen Xer pushing 50. I've become the guy who winces with second-hand embarrassment when I hear younger people having a conversation. I'm only a couple years away from shouting a get off my lawn. So all you younger people, just stop trying to confuse me with all your riz that slaps. Internet troll. Nowadays we imagine a little ugly guy under a bridge causing trouble. However, it originally was akin to a fishing method where you throw bait out on a hook and drive the boat around dragging said bait, seeing what will bite. So back in the day you drop a controversial comment out there, seeing who would get triggered and fight with you, trolling as you would for fish. Low key. Makes no sense whatsoever. Maxing makes sense, but WTF is a mogged. I hate how this new generation uses aesthetic. This is so aesthetic-y, you know. That's wrong. Based. Someone said it was based that I liked a band. It sounded like a compliment, but I was unsure. LMAO. I get all of them. It's not hard to look up. Doesn't mean I want to use it. There's an old English phrase, as the actress said to the bishop, which is used as a retort to a rude or risk comment. I haven't a clue where the phrase originated. I don't believe actresses and bishops are known for having sexual relationships. Cooked. Is it good or bad? I'm pretty sure I've heard it used in both ways. That's so sick. Meaning a cool. Based and scuba. Also 6-7. I have looked it up various times and they're just not clicking in my brain. We've got grandkids. 6-7. I've Googled it and I still don't really understand. I'm not old, only 58. Finner. From the context clues it can used at least a half-dozen different ways that at least seem to be unrelated to each other. Phantom tax, a WTF is that. I'm still not sure what it means to be based. I don't know if this is a good or bad thing. Ship. I think it's something to do with relationship. All I know is that fetch isn't a thing. Capital. No idea why it means lie. I don't get how cooking is good, but something being cooked is bad.